The Australian Grand Prix, in a single word, was chaotic. At the start, Russell and Hamilton managed to get ahead of Verstappen, creating Mercedes 1-2, and unfortunately for Charles Leclerc, his run of bad luck continued, contact with Lance Stroll putting an end to his race, beached in the gravel. With Perez slowly working his way up the order, the next bit of action came a lot later in the Grand Prix. Lap 33 brought an accident with Magnussen. No one else was involved, with the Haas driver hitting the wall with his rear right tyre. This brought out another safety car with the tyre still on the track. Thankfully, the tyre that flew off his car didn't injure anyone, Zhou, however, having to back out in order to avoid it. The safety car ran until lap 56, when the race was red flagged for the second time, both due to the debris and because there was a recovery vehicle on track. It was decided that the race would begin from a standing start on lap 57, a 2-lap sprint to the finish. The outcome of this was inevitable. Chaos ensued, quite similar to Australia 2002. Sainz ended up hitting the back of Alonso, spinning him into the wall. Both of the Alpine cars collided, bringing an amazing race for Pierre Gasly to an end, and the same for Esteban Ocon. Logan Sargent ended up locking both his front wheels and careening into the back of De Vries, the only impact he made on this race. And due to all the carnage that happened, the race was then red flagged before anyone could go through the first sector. After the dust had settled, there was only 12 cars running, Alonso managing to get free of the barrier after the contact with Carlos Sainz. And then the FIA came in with another disaster class. First, Sainz was given a justifiable 5-second time penalty, though this did remove any chance of points from his race after he was challenging for third. However, they then decided to revert the running order to the previous lap, but starting from lap 58 rather than lap 57, and doing a lap of running behind the safety car. Multiple drivers and teams were annoyed at this, especially Haas, as Hülkenberg was running 4th, just on the fringes of the podium, and with the Sainz penalty this could have left him 3rd. But with the updated running order this left him down in 8th. Unfortunate for Hülkenberg as he was denied another potential podium, and this could potentially be his best chance this season, though there are plenty of races to go. And so the race ended behind the safety car, with Verstappen now taking 2 of 3 possible wins, Hamilton happy with 2nd, and Alonso consistently 3rd. His teammate just behind, meaning it's a very strong day for Aston Martin, increasing their gap to Mercedes and especially Ferrari to remain 2nd in the Constructors' Championship. Verstappen leads the Drivers' Championship with 69 points, Perez 2nd with his 5th place, and Alonso not too far behind him in 3rd. And although Haas launched a protest, it was dismissed by the stewards quickly afterwards. That's now it for the Australian Grand Prix recap, and with a long gap between race weekends, we will work hard to keep bringing you content and news, so if you don't want to miss that, please subscribe to the channel.